The world will end in a flash of light, and you'll be gone. You'll all be gone, just like the others.
I just rewatched Green Lantern Beware My Power for the first time since it was released, and the opening scene may have something rather major included in it that I somehow missed the first time. It's a really quick moment of a homeless man being confronted and assaulted in an alley, and everything he's shouting just sounds like random propaganda and conspiracy, and if you aren't really paying attention, you might not catch everything that he says, but everything he does say directly correlates with the ending of Justice League Dark Apocalypse War, which leads me to believe that this homeless man is not just any man, it is indeed John Constantine, the Hellblazer himself. I mean, when you listen, the guy sounds like a drunken Constantine. He's got booze like Constantine always does. His face is animated in the way that Constantine's face was animated in the DC animated movie universe. His eyes are sunken in. There's no way that this isn't John Constantine, right? As far as I can tell, there is no confirmation of whether this is John Constantine or just some random homeless guy, but everything he says is so on the nose that if you've seen Apocalypse War, if you're really listening to the words, your mind will probably go there. He literally says the world will end in a flash of light. And how did the DC animated movie universe end / reset into the Tomorrowverse, which was my theory and speculation on this all along. I was pretty sure that the Tomorrowverse was an outcome of the DC animated movie universe, the second Flashpoint, and I don't really understand anyone's argument against it. But anyway, if this is indeed John Constantine, that would further prove that point, even though I think House of Mystery already kinda did prove that point. What still does not make sense to me, though, is why does Constantine retain the memories of the pre-Flashpoint or pre-second Flashpoint universe, but Barry does not? I'm hoping there are answers to these questions, that they get addressed. I would really like to know if this was in fact Constantine or if it's not. And if it is, why does he retain the memories while Barry gets to forget them? That's kind of messed up. I think it would make perfect sense for this to be Constantine, and I think it's really good subtle storytelling. If so, I hope that this universe continues long enough for us to get the answers and that be the case. I'm not really sure what's going to happen with James Gunn taking over and such. I know we're still going to get DC animated movies, but will the Tomorrowverse continue or will it not? Will they just start doing a lot of animated movies that are set within James Gunn's DCU? I have no idea. I'd like to see the Tomorrowverse continue just because I'm curious of where they want to go with this, and it's off to a bit of a rocky start, sure, but I'm willing to strap in and go along with it. I'm hoping Justice League Warworld will be great, and this Constantine theory really has me going and has my mind moving. I'd really like to see how the Tomorrowverse and DC animated movie universe really tie together, how much the events in the DC animated movie universe will maybe come back into play as the Tomorrowverse goes on. And also, Green Lantern Beware My Power, Constantine the House of Mystery came out pretty close together. I think House of Mystery was April last year and Beware My Power was June, so just 2 months apart. So maybe they wanted you to have Constantine in mind just because of this brief moment in the beginning, because as we know in the House of Mystery, Spectre chooses to let the universe decide what Constantine's fate is, and as Constantine a lot of times is, by way of his own hand, although it be from what he viewed as noble decisions, is drowning himself in misery, drowning himself in alcohol. And how could you blame him if he is really the one piece on the board that didn't get reset? He is traumatized from the memories of Apocalypse War. How could you not be? But anyway, just a little bit of a thought to get out there. What do you guys think? Do you believe that this is John Constantine? Could be Constantine? And I'll tell you what, the opening scene of this movie is maybe my favorite scene in the entire movie anyway, but if it turns out to in fact be Constantine, it just elevates that scene so much more. And watching it today, I rewinded it like 5 times because I was like, I'm tripping, right? I'm just hearing Constantine, but I really listened to the words he was saying. I'm like, this could be the case. It really could be, because why else would they word it so on point? I'm kind of mad at myself for missing it when I first watched this movie. But let me know what you think down in the comments below. And be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.
You know what you have to do, mate. Start again. Clear the board. Another flashpoint.
We're all dead! Everyone's dead! Dead, dead, dead!